Air pollution. Introduction or discharge of pollutants to the atmosphere upset the dynamic equilibrium in the atmosphere, thereby causes air pollution affecting man and his environment. Or when the concentration of some substances in air exceeds some specified limits and the living organisms and material experience harmful or damaging effects is referred as air pollution. The 5 major air pollutants contributing the more than 90% of global air pollution are carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxides, hydrocarbons, sulfur oxides, and particulates. Other pollutants are hydrogen sulfide, carbon and dust particles, pollens, aerosols of light, chlorine, chlorofluorocarbons, pesticides are introduced into the atmosphere from specified industrial process. Air pollutants are classified as primary and secondary. The primary pollutants are directly emitted from the source. Example, carbon monoxide, nitrous oxide, ammonia, sulfur dioxide, HCl, etc. The secondary pollutants are formed by the atmosphere from primary pollutants through chemical reactions. Example, ozone, peroxyacetyl nitrate, nitrogen dioxide, nitric acid, sulfur trioxide, sulfuric acid, etc. The further air pollutants can be grouped as gaseous and particulates. Hazardous effects of air pollution are ozone layer depletion, greenhouse effect, smog formation, acid rains, and radioactive pollution in atmosphere. The concentration of air pollutants is measured in parts per million, that is, the number of molecules of a particular pollutant per 1 million of air. 1 ppm is equal to 1 molecule divided by 10 to the power of molecules of air. So this can be calculated by using this equation. In volume fraction, concentration of the pollutant is expressed in microorganisms per metric cube, that is this equation. So then the concentration in parts per million of some minor constituents in dry and lean air are carbon dioxide 340 per ppm, methane 2, hydrogen 0.5, inert gases 2.5, NH3 0.028, ozone 0.02, nitric oxide 0.3, carbon monoxide 0.05 to 0.2, nitrogen dioxide 0.004, sulfur dioxide 0.003, hydrogen sulfide 0.405. Source of air pollutants. There are two types of air pollutant: natural air pollutant and anthropogenic air pollutants. The natural air pollutants are volcanic eruptions containing carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, hydrogen sulfide, oxides of nitrogen, ammonia, etc. Forest fires and ocean sprays. Anthropogenic source arises from industrial activity, mining activity, burning of fossil fuel, etc. The common air pollutions can be shown as follows. The air pollutant, gaseous air pollutant, anthropogenic and fuel combustion. The primary gas pollutants are carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, volatile organic compounds, oxides of nitrogen, oxides of sulfur, ammonia, hydrogen sulfide, etc. Secondary gas pollutants, ozone, pollen, sulfates, nitrate, aerosols. Industrial processes such as chlorofluorocarbons, acids, aldehydes, volatile organic compounds, fluorides, etc. The natural process, volcanic eruptions and forest fires. Particulates means anthropogenic, and fuel combustion, smoke, dust, lead particulates, fumes, mist, aerosols, suspended particles. The industrial processes like drift, dust, smoke and metallic derivative, the natural processes, dust, sea, spray, smoke and ash particle from forest fires. The industrial source of air pollutions are the thermal power plants, sulfur dioxide, oxides of nitrogen, carbon monoxide and fly ash. The steel plants are producing the particulates, metal oxide dust, smoke, carbon monoxide, fluorides, etc. Metallurgical industries like oxides of sulfur, oxides of nitrogen, carbon monoxide, metal oxides, fluorides, smoke, particulates, etc. Then petroleum refineries, sulfur dioxide, volatile organic compounds, gasoline vapors, formaldehyde, carbon monoxides, oxides of nitrogen and particulates. Acid manufacturing plants, oxides of sulfur, oxides of nitrogen, chlorine and hydrochloric acid, phosphorus pentoxide, fluorides and acid mist. Paper mills also producing the sulfur dioxide and particulates, etc. Fertilizer plants are producing the ammonia, sulfur dioxide, oxides of nitrogen, fluorides and particulates. Cement and asbestos industries are particulates, dust, smoke, etc. Then chloralkali plants are chlorine, hydrogen, carbon dioxide, etc. Then electroplating industries are producing the pollutants, particulates bearing metals and metallic compounds. Then various air pollutants and their sources, chemistry, in atmospheric toxicity, control the monitor is discussed. Carbon monoxide sources, anthropogenic sources are incomplete combustion of fossil fuels as in automobile exhaust, burning of coal and wood, cigarette smoking and industrial furnaces like blast furnaces. Natural sources of carbon monoxides are forest fire, volcanic eruptions, atmospheric oxidations of methane, photooxidation of organic matter and organisms on both oceans surfaces and soil surface, also decomposition of plant chlorophyll and degradation of heme with the body leads to the carbon monoxide production. The methane produced by bacteria from mainly marshy lands and paddy fields is converted into carbon monoxide in the presence of hydroxyl radical. The same can also be removed carbon monoxide. Soil bacteria can be converted into carbon monoxide to carbon dioxide and methane. The carbon dioxide is the most considered as a pollutant when they present in small quantities, but in excess quantity it possesses an adverse effect on global climate through a greenhouse effect. The sources: burning of fossil fuels, volcanic eruptions, respiration of living organisms, bacterial decomposition of organic matter. Sinks: the green plants consume carbon dioxide in the photosynthesis and oceans dissolve the carbon dioxide to dissolve the dissolution of limestone. The oxides of nitrogen: the three oxides of nitrogen present in the atmosphere, nitrous oxide, nitric oxide, nitrogen dioxide, are generally denoted as NOx. N2O present in the unpolluted air. It is produced in nitrogen cycle through microbiological degradation of nitrogenous compounds. The unpolluted air, its concentration of 0.3 ppm when it is transported to the stratosphere is undergoes photochemical decomposition of nitrous oxide to the nitrogen. In normal conditions, it is required to maintain ozone level in ozone cycle, but its concentration in stratosphere is significantly increased. It may cause depletion of ozone. The other two oxides, that is nitric oxide and nitrogen dioxide, are important in terms of air pollution. In natural process, these are involved to run nitrogen cycle, but the problem arises when these are accumulated at a higher concentration due to the man-made activities. The source: anthropogenic burning of fossil fuels, automobile engines, thermal power stations and industrial processes and burning of celluloid and nitrocellulose are important source of oxides of nitrogen. The liquid nitrogen dioxide is used in rocket as an oxidant for N2H4 fuel. Oxidation of NH3 is also potential source of oxides of nitrogen. The natural microbial activity in soil lightening to combination of nitrogen and oxygen and photochemical reactions in thermospheric and stratospheric regions. At high temperature, nitrogen reacts with oxygen to produce the nitric oxide, the primary pollutant, which in turn forms the secondary pollutant nitrogen dioxide. The industrial exhausts containing the oxides of nitrogen, oxides of sulfur, called flue gas mixture. Oxides of sulfur, SOx. That is, SOx generally include sulfur dioxide and sulfur dioxide, but it is broad sense it covers the sulfuric acid. Sulfur dioxide is primary pollutant which is oxidized catalytically and photochemically into sulfur trioxide in the atmosphere. Thus, produced the sulfur trioxide combines with the moisture and acid rain is produced sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid reacts with bases to form a sulfate aerosols. SOx in atmosphere are produces the both man-made and natural processes. Natural process, volcanic eruptions. It is an important source of sulfur compounds in atmosphere. It releases the sulfur dioxide, and hydrogen sulfide, and released hydrogen sulfide ultimately oxidizes the sulfur dioxide in atmosphere. The volcanoes are all released as elemental sulfur, which subsequently oxidizes the sulfur dioxide. Sea sprays, sea water enriched in sulfate salts. These sea water sprays air produces the sulfate aerosols. Biogenic decomposition. The sulfur containing compounds in seawater are degraded by marine algae under the anaerobic conditions into the dimethyl sulfide and hydrogen sulfide. The hydrogen sulfide released generally combined with the iron produces the iron sulfide known as fool's gold, a part of the sediment. On the land, anaerobic bacteria produces the hydrogen sulfide through the biodegradation of organic matter. Both S2S and Me2S are ultimately converted into the sulfur dioxide in the atmosphere. Man-made sources, coal burning, petroleum combustion, refining of principal anthropogenic sources of sulfur dioxide, approximately 50% sulfur dioxide in coal in the form of iron pyrites and other of remains organic sulfur, therefore flowering reactions represented by the sulfur dioxide by coal processes. So this is the following reaction, how the sulfur dioxide is get released into the atmosphere. Monitoring of sulfur dioxide by using the waste gas spectroscopy method and conductivity measurements. These two methods are used. How we are supposed to monitor the percentage of sulfur dioxide in the atmosphere. Pulsed fluorescence spectrophotometry. A pulsed UV source can be excited into sulfur dioxide molecules and electronically excited molecule. A characteristic fluorescence is emitted. This is emission measured by the photomultiplier tube. So these are the two methods which are used for the measuring the oxide air pollutants. So thank you.